Yo, good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on another closing bell with Mr.Stacks. Right now it is 2:16 p.m. as we head towards the end of the market here on Thursday, September 30th. It is the end of the month. Tomorrow will be the 1st of October. Hopefully we have a better month next month. I know it's been a rocky September here. But today we did see some green, as you can see up here on the scanner. A lot of green in the market today, and I kind of want to fill y'all in on what's been going on some of our favorite picks here. I do have 4 charts up here right now. One's a new one that I ended up picking up today. I haven't invested in this one yet, which is iGate Pharmaceutical. But as we start moving more towards the upside, I definitely will give y'all an update on this one. But right now, we have 3 stocks that I know y'all seen the video posted, and I know it's you kind of want to be updated on what's going on with some of these popular stocks that we've been following from earlier in the week. BBIG's one, Camber Energy is another one, which is CEI, and then we also have ANY, which is Sphere 3D. And for all you new viewers out there, if you aren't already in the know, we're about to put you down, and we're trying to call out some of these stocks that are about to make some big moves soon. And if those are things you want to know about, things you want to be filled in on, well, this is what we do on this channel here. And if you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and be in the know every time I release one of these. But off the back, y'all, we're going to touch base on the 3 stocks of the day, which is ANY, BBIG, and CIE. So let's go ahead and dive right in here. First off the bat, we're going to go ahead and update y'all on BBIG. So right now, as you can see, this is the 30-minute chart. We started to see some. You can see from the previous history of the last few days, we did see a sell-off here, touching the channel that I drew out. For all y'all that haven't been viewing or following along with us, let me go ahead and take y'all back here as to what we're looking at. As you see, over our long-term period, we do have this channel drawn with which is this dash line right here. And on the daily, as you can see, we've touched the high on this channel here, as well as on the low end here. And today we finally started to see a little bit of momentum start to build up here, which caused this green candle to push up. Now we are starting to test a resistance and support level right here, which we have to break through in order for us to move into this next range, which would probably be another support and resistance level also. But going ahead and moving back to the 30-minute, we're going to kind of keep this on a more short-term basis. For those of y'all that want to know more on the long term, go ahead and check on the video that I'll post below, so y'all can kind of fill yourselves in on what we discussed earlier in the week. But off the back here, you see 30-minute chart. We hit that bottom here on that channel, which is that dash line. This is also the green level, where I would call a buy level. Every time we come down here, I scoop up more shares. But we started to see that bounce. You see, look, they tried to sell it off, and look at all that buy pressure pushed it all the way back up. They couldn't sell it. Everybody's holding right here is what it's showing. And as we pushed up here and squeezed up, hitting this level, this is a short-term level, reason why I drew it. And this is kind of what we're kind of having to break through here. But also on that trend line, we're starting to squeeze into that little wedge. And the 7-day moving average, we're also starting to squeeze up here on that uptrend on the short term. So we're looking for that breakout, which we're starting to do right now, but we have to have a little bit more boost in order to break through this 200-day exponential moving average, which is this dark blue line. And this is more or less average price that we've been seeing over the last 200 days. So knowing that this is kind of where we're looking to follow on that price level here that we've been looking to pretty much hold around, give or take on average for the last 200 days. That's where we have to break up in order to break through in order to start moving higher here. So this is what we're keeping an eye on right now. That's the reason why I wanted to fill y'all in, just to let you know what moves can be coming. We could be moving a little bit higher if we start to see some volume. Right now, we're not showing much news or anything on BBIG, but I do know hopefully tomorrow or maybe next week they're supposed to be releasing some news, I believe, on some soundtrack streaming thing they're doing. I don't really know all the details. This is just the gossip that I'm hearing. And hopefully when some of these articles are posted and it's some good news that they're updating us with, some positive news, we'll probably finally start to see this squeeze up here. We need some of that volume to draw back in. Today we're only at 34% of our daily average. Normally we trade about 90 million shares, and we're only about 30 million today. But all it takes is to break one of these levels here, and that can draw in some attention. And some news, though, is kind of what we really need, though, in order for this to push and start to squeeze like everybody's hoping we do here soon. But that's kind of the news right now, what's been going on with BBIG. That's all the kind of updates that I've been filled in on as far as what I've looked at, what I've read about. Not much more going on right now, as you can see on the price action, but we are holding level around 650 or so. We've already came down to around 630 and we pushed back up, but we do need a break through this 650 and hold above in order for us to start moving higher. But BBIG, y'all, we're still holding it down. We got some shares. We're just holding it on the back burner for now, but as we start to break through these key levels here, we're certainly looking to move higher real soon. Alright, y'all, CEI, this is Camber Energy, stock number 3. Now, I know there's been a lot going on with this stock lately. I swear this stock has been on fire for the last couple of weeks. But as you can see on the daily, on Thinkorswim platform, for some reason, they're not giving us that information. For some reason, you know, they don't want us to see the history behind this stock. I don't know. Even looking at Webull is kind of real limited on what it is we can see. But let's go ahead and switch on over here to Webull. This gives us a better picture on what's going on the daily anyways. But we're going to use an hourly for right now. As you can see, we do have that all-time high that we've hit recently, about 485. And we've come back down to around 350 or so, which is another key level. So hopefully we're holding support right here. As you can see, we're still showing a small uptrend. But if we start to break any lower, we'll start to be looking more towards the downside, and we'll probably be coming closer to $3 or so. As you can see, 316 is where I have another support level here that I drew out, going off of the history of this chart. But as you can see, it goes far back here. I don't even want to start messing with this, but just know that these are the levels we're watching here. You know, we can go back to the daily, but it's real funky on how the chart is set up here. But you can see this is that $3 level that we've hit recently, so this will be the next level if we end up coming back, breaking down lower. But right now on the hourly, you know, Camber Energy, I know there's a lot of talk about, you know, oil prices going up. They're surging right now. They're at a high, a 3-year all-time high or something like that is what I've heard. And this company here, I heard, has got, you know, the hookup on the oil right now, and they're just starting some new things when it comes to their production or something. And I mean, I don't know all the details behind it. These are just little articles I've been reading here and there, but supposedly they're doing some good things, and there's a lot of interest in this stock. We've came down from a low of 33 cents, and even at that time, you know, I came to my attention on this stock, but I'm like, nah, I don't really mess with too many penny stocks under $1. Didn't think, I had no idea we would push up to, you know, the $5 level in just a matter of weeks, or a couple of weeks, that is. But look at that, man, it's just been on fire. We came back down, and then when we hit that level, bam, we just took off, and it's just been on fire. So as we come back down, hitting these support levels, I would call a buy around 311 or so. If we end up coming back down, and we show some support around this level. Right now we are at a little high right now. I would check the RSI on here. I just don't have it up right now, but I would like to think that this is already overbought. But that's kind of how CEI is looking, man. If you're looking to trade this, I would probably wait for a pullback, come down to one of these lower levels. If you check that hourly, a more comfortable level would probably be around 187. I'm not sure if we'll come down that low. So closer to $3 or so, I'd probably call in. But you can draw levels all right here, 259. But this will be the top, you know, more or less. As you can see, had that support and resistance there, and then it finally broke out. But yeah, man, see, Camber Energy, CEI, this has been a real cool, exciting stock. You know, I've been looking, I traded it a little bit, made a little money, not much, but I had no idea we're going to break up that high that fast. It is what it is, but if I can fill y'all in, those of y'all that are invested, you'll probably up some good money right now, especially to get it at these types of prices. 33 cents, oh my God, $5, that's like 10 times already, pretty much. Amazing, y'all, amazing. But that's the news on CEI. As you can see, some of our other stocks are still moving, We're at 371 right now on CEI. Just kind of dig in a little bit closer here. But look at that. You see how we're starting on the 30-minute. We've already come down. We're hitting that 21-day moving average. We're starting to level out. So sell off, push up, leveling, but we're starting to downtrend also, which is not a real good sign. We could start to see it maybe break lower. I mean, right now it's a kind of a back and forth, the bulls versus the bear. That's kind of what's going on with this one right now. So just something to keep an eye on, y'all. Just watch these levels here. If we break lower, we can come all the way back down to around 330. If we break from there, you're looking to come even lower. So yeah, definitely keep an eye on that one. But alright, y'all, stock number 3. This one is one of my favorites. Y'all should already know. If y'all follow, y'all should already know. This is one I talk about a lot. But ANY is not over, y'all. I'm still holding, Look at the daily. Let's check it out. You know what? Let's dig into this one a little bit better. So look at the daily here. You see, we're still looking real good. Look at that. Here's the channel we've also drawn with the dotted dashed line there. We've kind of just been little by little pushing down. All we need is some news and we're gonna break back up. But as you can see, we're still on that slight uptrend. We started kind of moving sideways a little, but we're starting to push back up again also. Checking here on the short term, just kind of looking a little closer here. So you see, we did break out earlier in the week, sold back down, so we do have to break through this level for us to move higher. So you can see it tested it earlier just a little while ago, but we weren't able to break it. So we're showing this still a resistance level. You can see we also hit it right here before we sold off, and we hit it again. So we do got to break above $6 to start moving higher. We need some news. We haven't seen no news on the ANY also, but moving into October, new month, you know, hopefully we'll see some new things, some new movement to the upside. But we're definitely gonna keep an eye on ANY. It's not over. We're still invested. We're still holding it down. So that's what's popping, y'all. ANY, this is real volatile. It kind of moves in and out as they try to fool us on those false breakouts. We start getting excited every time it jumps, and then it just sells right back down. High short interest, reason why. You know, a lot of short sellers on this one, making sure, you know, we stay in check here, but eventually all it takes is some news to start pushing this price higher. Bitcoin is starting to recover. This one kind of follows Bitcoin also. So hopefully Bitcoin, if we start to see that one push up, we'll probably see this push up also. I'd like to see where this one starts off the week coming next week, see where we end tomorrow, and we'll catch up then, y'all. Let y'all know what's been popping at the time. Right now, everything's kind of just holding at these levels here. We've tested highs, it's not enough volume, but we'll see where we end up tomorrow, and we'll fill y'all in then on what's been going on. If we notice anything new. But appreciate y'all taking the time, chilling with your boy Mr.Stacks this afternoon as we enter the end of the market here. But we'll see what's popping in the morning. We'll see if I post something, if anything interesting is happening, and we'll talk with y'all then. Peace out, y'all.